And every time I blocked him and I was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, this is done. And then he reached out. Funny, Johnny. He reached out on my Kelly Barton account, which I had never told him. And was like, I know you said you didn't want to talk to me, but I met him in real life, like on a dating app. And we went on like 2 or 3 dates. And it was fine. But he then said some things to me that like I really didn't like. And I was like, okay, I'm done with this. My puzzle's over there. And that was one time when I like felt unsafe. And I only felt unsafe after I told my friends about it and was like, isn't that super weird? Do you want to know what he said? I'll tell you. It was really messed up. So we had been talking, but we hadn't seen each other in probably like a month. Yeah, isn't that super weird that he would like find my work? Because I stopped talking to him in real life. Like I blocked all of his phone numbers and he like, anyways, and then I got a message on Reddit and I was like, oh, this feels really not good. So his mother had passed away from COVID. And he was like, sorry, I hadn't talked to you in so long, but she was living on my couch at the time. And, I had to deal with my girls because he had 2 kids. And it was just like a lot for me to handle because she like was in the hospital, in and out of the hospital, but I didn't have an extra bedroom. So she was sleeping on my couch, blah, blah, blah. And like, I just couldn't talk. And so I was like, oh, okay, like that's totally fine. So we were chatting some more. And one night I texted him and I was like, hey, what are you up to? And he texted me back, and I quote, I was just effing some, and then inserted a race chick. What about you? That's what he said to me after I said, what are you up to? And I was like, oh. And he was like, it was just a joke. It was a joke. And I was like, I don't get the joke. What's the joke? Doesn't he sound cool? He lived in Los Feliz too. Yeah, so after that I was like, this is not, I don't see where this is going. And yeah, I no longer wanted to talk to him. And then he just like would send me messages like, oh my God, you were so perfect. I can't believe I messed things up. I'm so sorry. Like I see you on socials and like you're so beautiful. And it's like, but like having 2 kids doesn't bother me. Everybody has things, like, I have things. I do this, right? And oh, I gusto him too. And look, nobody's perfect. So 2 kids isn't the end of the world. It is the end of the world if you're gonna send me messages like that and be like, it's a joke. I do. Oh, Kitty, we were. Yeah, and some people do think they're perfect, and I used to be one of those people that thought I was perfect. He might be out. I've thought about that kind of a lot, and it kind of sucks. My options are to block like all of California on that site, which I really don't want to do. I don't know another way to block him on that site. I mean, I'll say this. How do I describe this? It feels like my fault because I do this. So I'm visible, you know? And I know that that's like such a stupid thing to say, and like feels gross to be like, it's my fault. But like, yeah, it does feel like I have some control over it. Yeah, I'm good. But no, I've never dated a cam customer. But I've talked to some really super nice ones. Some of my favorite, oh, thank you for the finger heart. I didn't mean to make this sad. I have had some live customers that I've just sat and talked to for like their entire time. And I think they've loved it. Maybe not though. Maybe they were just like scared to be like, can you thank you, wordsmith. The Dewey Decimal System is a system to categorize books based on their content instead of some other category like their title or author. That's everything you need to know. No, I haven't. But totally smarty pants. But I do like to disclose my occupation before I go on a date. Because obviously you should be able to opt out. Joy's in here making me laugh. Oh, go fix that car.